Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Let's try this again. Let's, I'm hoping this is going to work this time. Let me turn on my lights over here so we can see. And I'm going to turn this one on over here so we can see over here. Okay, let me get to my comments section on this side. Okay. So, if you were with me this morning, thank you for sticking with me. It was a rocky road this morning. I had to try 3 different times sorry, I'm fixing my phone down here. I'm sharing to my Facebook group. If you're not a part of my Facebook group and you would like to be a part of my Facebook group, let me do my little pitch here. If you would like to be a part of my Facebook group, please go over or search for Stamped in Ink Stampers group on Facebook. I try to post challenges. It's a place for us to all come together, share our projects, share, thoughts, ideas, questions that you have for me, things like that, things that you won't get on my business page. Anyway, but I wanted to say thank you all for sticking with me today. This is our 4th try on this, and I'm hoping I had to switch out my iPad. I don't know if it was my iPad that was doing it. I don't know. It was something weird. So, anyway, we are going to go live today. If you're here with me, please leave me a comment and feel free to ask any questions. I will try my best to stay up with your comments and your questions as we go through the live. And anything that you guys want to ask me, just ask me. My name is Janet Edwards, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Corpus Christi, Texas. I rejoined Stampin' Up! in I don't know, my years all run together. It was 2020, it's been 2 years. 2 years now? Yeah, 2 years. So it's what, 2024? It's 2022. Anyway, so it's been about 2 years. I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator previously from 2005 to 2018. So a lot of things have changed. A lot of their products have changed, things like that. And I still, even years later, I still really love their products. So, like I said, if you are here and you're joining me today, please comment. Just let me know that you're here watching. If you would like to be entered into a drawing to win the completed projects for today's class, please share this video and comment shared so I know who shared the video. Sometimes it doesn't tell me who shared it. And let's see what else. Okay. Stampin' Up! Is offering an incentive right now for their starter kit. If you've ever thought about becoming a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, or you would just like to purchase a starter kit just to be a hobby demonstrator to receive the great discount, access to the early access to the online exclusives, early access to the items in the catalog. As a demonstrator, I get to order we get to do a pre-order before the catalogs come out, a pre-order before the online exclusives are released. So it's really it's nice to have, be special and have that special access to those things. The starter kit special right now is the starter kit is $99 plus tax, and then you get to choose $155 of product, any product that you want. It could be online exclusives, it could be things that are on sale, things that are in the catalog, clearance items, whatever Stampin' Up! Offers, you can add that to your starter kit. So, and you get to choose $155 worth of product right now for 99 bucks, 99 bucks in tax, free shipping. So you get free shipping. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't want to take advantage of that? If I wasn't a demonstrator, I would reorder. I'd rejoin, right? Just to get the benefits. Anyway, right now, all of their card kits are on sale 30% off. If you would like to purchase any products, there's a link in the description of this video. Feel free to click that link and shop with me. I would really appreciate it. If you are watching me on YouTube, please, and you like the products that we create, please feel free or, subscribe, like, share my videos. I would really appreciate that too. Today we are going to, that's the wrong one. Today we are going to create some cards with this, let me back up, with this stamp set. It's the Filled with Cheer stamp set. Now, this stamp set coordinates with this stamp set. We're going to be creating some projects with the Filled with Cheer stamp set on Thursday. So be sure to come back Thursday and check in with me. All right, I am going to switch my camera down and you guys can see my desktop and you'll see me up here in the corner. You can watch me craft today. I'm going to show you the cards that we are going to make today, the projects we are going to work on. There is, these projects have some coloring and some die cutting and a little bit of fussy cutting. So we're going to start off with, we're going to go most complicated to least complicated. So this will be card number 1. And then this will be card number 2. And this one will be card number 3. Let me move my little bowls out of the way. Okay, so we are going to create all 3 of these. Now, if you would like to have the card kits for these cards, it's all of the consumable products to create these 3 cards. You just simply place a $50 order in my online store and I will send you the card kit as a free gift. I will send you today's card kit and Thursday's card kit. So that's 6 kits for this week. So you'll get 6 kits free for a $50 order. Okay. And then you'll always have the video to refer back to with to show you how we put them together. I will also be sending out a PDF tomorrow to my newsletter subscribers that will have all of the measurements and supplies. It'll have photographs, measurements, and supplies of the projects that we create today and the projects that we'll be creating on Thursday. I will send that out tomorrow, Wednesday evening sometime. So if you are interested in receiving the PDF for these projects as well, please sign up for my email newsletter. There is also a link to do that in the description of this video as well. Okay, I think that's all I have. So let's go ahead and get started with our first project. Now, when you receive your kit, you will receive an envelope like this. I'm going to set these aside. Let me set these aside. So you'll receive a kit like this that has, should I move it over here? If I move it over here, y'all can still see it, right? Okay, so you will receive a kit like this that has all of the items that you're going to need to create this card. And as you can see, I already pre-did some things. I already pre-stamped and pre-colored some things. So we are going to start with some stamping. Okay, let's start with some stamping. I'm going to need these 2, and we are going to use I'm going to grab my piercing mat to create a little cushion behind my stamping so that we get a crisper image. Okay, let's put this over here. I'm going to use my Memento ink, and I'm going to need, I already have all of my stamps pre-mounted. I'm going to need the gift set stamp. I'm going to need the little wheels. I'm going to need the banner and the little pulley for the wagon. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start with the, if you've purchased photopolymer stamps and it's the very first time that you have used them, I would suggest purchasing a Versamark ink pad and stamping, hang on, okay. I would suggest purchasing a Versamark ink pad and using it for the first time on your stamps. Okay, so we'll take the Versamark. What it does is with these photopolymer stamp sets, the clear stamps, it helps to fill in any little nooks or crannies that might be in your image, in the cutout image. Just, the first couple of times. I find sometimes I need to do it 2 times and sometimes the first time helps. So I just put the Versamark on it, and then I'm going to use my Memento ink pad and just lightly pounce the ink pad, my image onto the ink pad, and I'm going to bring it, I have some stuff on my paper, bring it right over here to the edge, and I'm going to just stamp my image and just kind of move my hand across the top to get a good clear image. There we go. I'm going to make sure I clean this good with my chamois. My chamois is so dirty, look. But this is the Stampin' chamois, and you use it to clean your stamp sets or your stamps once they get dirty with the ink. And basically, it'll dry out pretty quick, and you just run it under water and wring it out, and it cleans everything off. It's just water. That's it. Okay. Let me get this back over here real quick so I don't lose my stamps. Okay. Then we're going to take the little pulley, and I'm going to go ahead and put that, I'm going to pounce that onto my black ink pad. Oh, look what I just did. Did you see what I just did? I just got black on the, okay, then I'm going to take it and I'm just going to stamp this on the paper right about here. Okay. I'm also going to use the wheel stamp set, or the wheel stamp, and I'm going to stamp me 2 little wheels. Right there. Then I'm going to grab, what color did I use? I used the Summer Splash. I'm going to use the Summer Splash ink pad and ink up my banner. And it's just a little light tap, tap, tap. You don't have to squish it really hard down onto your ink pad. This one, I've been having to use my Versamark with it because that's a good clear image. So that must have worked. All right, so we're going to ink it up again. And it's just a tap, tap, tap. If you push it too hard down on your ink pad, you're going to get ink everywhere. I'm going to do my banner right about here. And there we go. All right, I'm going to clean these real quick because I'll have to use them again. All right, now we're going to color in this image right here. Okay, I'm going to use my Stampin' Blends, and I'm using Bubble Bath. So there's Bubble Bath, Fresh Freesia, and this one is, I'm using Petunia Pop, my favorite new color, Petunia Pop. That is my favorite, absolutely my favorite new color. Okay, this one is Dark Bubble Bath, and then we're going to use a yellow and Summer Splash, and I believe, let's see, I'm going to use the greens too. I know that looks like a lot of colors, right? Okay, so I'm going to start with the cake. I'm going to use the light Petunia Pop. And I'm going to color in the icing. I didn't used to be a fan of the having to color things in, but I am enjoying the coloring because I like to use the blends. You get to add your own shadows, pick your own colors. I still love the two-step stamping or the distinctive stamp sets. Those are still my favorite because it just seems like stamping is so much faster when you stamp with those. Okay, I'm going to take my dark Petunia Pop, and I'm going to just add a little bit of shadow here on the top of the cake, and just a little bit of shadow here on the flag, like it's, you know, in the wind. Okay, then I'm going to take my light Petunia Pop and just color that in. If you're here with me today, please leave me a comment and let me know that you're here. I would ask me if you have any questions, ask me, and I will do my best to answer them. This is Light Bubble Bath. Okay, then I'm going to use Fresh Freesia and color in the rest of the little stripes on our cake. And I forgot one right over here. I'm going to use the Daffodil Delight to color in the top of the candles. Okay. Then we're using the Dark Summer Splash. Or no, hold on. Hold please. Sorry. We're going to use the light. I'm going to color the big bow. I hope everyone is having a good day today. Tuesday, it's the second day of early voting. We went to try and go vote yesterday, and there was an ambulance outside of the voting office, so they weren't letting people in to vote. So we'll try again this afternoon. If you haven't voted, make sure you go out and vote. It's important to vote. My father-in-law told me once I was complaining about something that was happening, I don't know, our city council or something, and I was complaining, and he said, "Sister, did you vote?" And I said, "Well, no." And he goes, "Well, then you don't have the right to complain." And I thought, well, forget that. I'm not going to give up my right to complain. I'm going to vote from now on. So that was my it was one of my reasons for voting. So if something happened, at least I knew I had the right to complain, right? Leave it up to my father-in-law to set me straight. All right, now I'm going to use the dark Summer Splash just to add a little bit of depth to this ribbon. And I'll go in and blend all this around with the light here. Oh no, wait, that's Pool Party. I need Summer Splash. That's dark. That's light. It looks dark when you blend it all together, but when it dries, that shading just really pops. Okay, now I'm gonna use, I think I used the Granny Apple Green Lemon Lime Twist. Okay, this is Lemon Lime Twist. So we're gonna do this last package here at the bottom, and we're gonna go Granny Apple Green for the wrapping paper. And then Lemon Lime Twist for the bow. All right. Just gonna add a little shading. For that bow. Now I'm gonna grab, what did we do? We used Lemon Lolly and Daffodil Delight. So I'm gonna go dark. All right. All right. There's, uh-oh, wrong side. Okay, now I'm gonna use the Daffodil Delight to color in this ribbon. I think this is the one that has the most coloring. The other one is you just color in the centers of the flowers. So this one has the most coloring. That's why I wanted to start with it, because it was a little more involved. All right. Wrong one. Okay. All done. Let me throw these back in the basket real quick. I'm going to angle that. There we go, just a little bit. Okay. I'm going to grab my scissors here and I'm just going to cut this. I'm going to try to fit this all in my little machine over here. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to grab a drink real quick. Oof. All right. Now I have my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I am going to try to get all of these on here. Okay. Probably won't work because that one's a little big. All right. I'm going to use the circles to cut out my wheels. I'm going to use, let me do this real quick so it can be right in front of me. Okay. I'm going to use some Post-it note tape to hold these in place because, you know, because it has to be perfect, right? All right, now I need this one. Okay, hang on. And make sure I have that straight on there. All right. It's got a little bit warm in here right now. It's been cool most of the week, but the weather's starting to warm up again. I don't like it. I have to go grab another piece of Post-it note tape. Okay, let me grab my Post-it note tape real quick. It's just right over here. If you don't have Post-it note tape, you should get some because it holds these things in place and it's super nice to have in your craft stash. Only because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. All right, now we're going to put this in our cut and emboss machine. Start feeding it through. And I reuse it a couple of times. I just stick the little pieces on the edge of my little mini embossing buddy and just kind of use them. Use them again later. All right. Two little wheels. So here's all of these pieces. I'm just going to put them in this bowl for right now. Then I'm going to take the presents. I'm going to go ahead and put this one on here. This die these dies in here, they leave you a little space at the bottom. It has this little lip right here on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. Let me get this tape down and then I'll show, or I'll run it through the machine and you'll be able to see it better. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, do you see what I mean? It's got a little space at the end of the die. When it cuts it out, it leaves you a little space here so that when you put it on your wagon, when you put the wagon piece up against it, you'd have that little lip to glue. All right, I'm gonna grab this die and this piece, and we're going to put this aside, set this over here, get rid of this. All right, now I'm gonna take this piece and we're gonna stamp our little wagon image in Petunia Pop onto this piece of Petunia Pop cardstock. It's gonna be a tone on tone. Okay, so I'm just going to ink up my stamp right here in my Petunia Pop ink. And again, it's just a little pounce. It's not a push and smush. Push and smush, I like that. Okay, now we're gonna take and line it up down here and just stamp. If y'all are having to look at the top of my head, I apologize for that. There we go. Clean the stamp set. All right, now put this away so I don't stick my fingers in it later. All right, now we want our plates again. I'm gonna put the wagon image over the top of this and cut it out. So I'm going to use some tape that down right there. And then I'm going to take this piece and we're going to cut out this top piece right there. Feed it through the little machine. If you're here watching me this afternoon, don't forget to comment and say hello. I would love to know that you're here watching with me today. If you have any questions about the projects or any of the products that we're using, please feel free to ask. I will do my best to answer any questions that you might have, okay? If you like the projects that we're doing today, or I'm just going to put these back in the stamp case real quick. And you would like the PDF, we're going to be doing some more projects with the coordinating stamp set on Thursday. So if you would like those projects and the PDF for those projects, sign up for my email newsletter and I will send that PDF to you. Okay? Hope everybody's doing all right today. If you're watching the replay, if you go back and watch the replay today, leave me a comment. Let me know that you watched the replay. And don't forget to share the video. And I will enter you guys, everybody who shares this video and comments shared, I will put you in a drawing to receive a set of the completed projects for today. All right, so we have all of our pieces now. we're going to go ahead and do some assembling. I'm going to start with the inside of the card. I'm going to use the little heart stamp. Put it this way. We're going to use the little heart stamp right down here in the corner. Clean that off real quick. And then we're going to do that away, get my black ink, and we're going to stamp celebrating someone special. Right here at the top. I'm so glad that this is working. We had what a crazy run of it this morning, right? If y'all were here with me this morning. Okay, this is the inside of the card. It is 4 by 5 1/4, and it's just going to fit right on the inside of the card with our little sentiment. I didn't want to put a sentiment on the outside of the card because I just felt like there was so much going on already, and it would take away it. Honestly, I don't think I had room for it. I didn't want it to take away from anything. The card is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Actually, it's 5 1/2 by 4 1/4 because it's a portrait style card. There we go. That's the inside. Okay. This banner, you can just cut out, you can either use a punch. If you have a die that will cut this out, use the die. If you have a punch to punch out the banner at the bottom, you can do that. Or if you want to just make it yourself, you would basically just imagine this is you would just clip in the center and then cut each side this way to get your banner end. Okay. I'm going to get my silicone mat and put it down here so that I don't get glue all over my work surface. While I'm doing this, I'm going to put some glue on the back of here. Doesn't take a lot. I'm going to put this right in the center of the card. This is a card sketch. This layout is a card sketch from the mini catalog. They had several card sketches inside the mini catalog, and that's where this layout came from. If you don't know what a card sketch is, it's basically just a template that you use for card making. They show you all the different pieces and you just pick your own paper and your own coordinating paper and embellishments to make it like the card sketch. This is going to go towards the top and over to the side a little bit. All right. I can grab the mini catalog real quick and show you. Let me show you real quick. Okay. Right here. It's on page 16 of the mini catalog, and it is this. Where is it at? This one right here. They have the sentiment going across the center, but I didn't have enough room for that, so I just put my sentiment on the inside. So, but I basically took the rest of the layout and made it like this. Okay. Alrighty, now we are going to put together our little cart. I like to start with the banner first because everything is still flat. And I'm going to put a little dab of glue here. You want to put it at the top of the banner at this side, because when you glue it down, your little points are going to hang this way, and you want everything to adhere to the top of the little cart. I don't know, what do you call that? I'm not really sure, but to the top of the cart piece. I'm going to use my reverse scissors to just help me position it where I want it. Right about there. The good thing is too with the silicone mat, see like I have glue here, if you get glue on the silicone mat, it's not going to stick. So I'm going to set that right there and just let it dry for a little bit. And you can also take your finger and swirl it around, and it will curl up into a ball. Okay. I had to take a drink. All right. Then I'm going to take this piece here, and I'm going to go ahead and put my wagon. I'm going to glue it to the wagon. There. Okay. And my wheels, I'm going to put some glue right here and some glue here. And take my little scissors, or my little reverse tweezers. Take a look. Yes. Move it down just a little bit. Okay. Take my other little wheel. Put it right about there. Move it down a little bit. Okay. I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to grab some foam strips and, well, I'm going to grab a pair of scissors and my foam strips and just cut that real quick. I'm going to put a foam strip just right along the bottom here. And then another one, oops, that right there, right across the top. Okay. Peel that backing off. Then we're going to take our little wagon and just position it right there. Okay. Now I'm going to grab my Stampin' Dimensionals. Put some Stampin' Dimensionals on here. One on each wheel. And then I'm going to cut one of these. Put it right there on the flag. Okay. Take all this backing off. My dogs are being very, very quiet right now. Has anybody watched any good shows lately? We have been planning a cruise to Alaska, which is on my bucket list, and we are planning to go in June of next year, and I'm so excited. My cousin, who's really more like my sister, we're going to go with a group, and then her and her husband are going too. And I have been just, oh, hold on. I forgot the little, hold on. I forgot this little guy. The little wagon. Why didn't y'all tell me? I forgot the little wagon piece. I'm going to see if I can pull this up a little bit. And if I can, I will just stick that little guy under there. Perfect. Then we're going to stick it right here on our card, the front, and I'm going to grab some black twine and just make a little bow. These are the wrong scissors to be cutting this with. Okay. I'm going to use a glue dot. I've lost my glue dots again. I cleaned off my desk and lost my glue dots. Okay, well, nope, there they are. They're underneath. Okay, right here. I'm going to take this little glue dot and just push it around and make a little ball out of it. And then put it right here on my wagon and take my little bow and just stick it to the glue dot. And there we go. There's the first one. Isn't that pretty? And then it says, celebrating someone special. Okay. This next one is one of my favorites. I copied this, cased is what we call it. I cased it from my upline, Erica Serwin. She created a card like this and it was adorable. So I thought I have to I have to do it. I just have to make this one. All right, so we're gonna set it right here so we know what we're creating. Put that there. And like I said, when you get your card kits, your kit will come with everything inside. See, and I even already pre-punched a bunch of stuff, so y'all don't have to watch me color. So you don't have to watch me color and punch everything out again, or cut everything out again. All right, so we have our wagon bottom, the little gate for it. We'll have a strip. The pieces are a little bit different. We're going to do the wheels a little different. We're going to put some chrome on our wheels here. Okay, we have this strip of the Delightfully Eclectic Designer Series paper. Oh, is my alarm going off? I'm supposed to pray at 3 o'clock. So I will do that as soon as I get off of here, okay? The inside of the card, let's go ahead and we're gonna fold our card. This is another portrait card, so it's 5.5 by 4.25. It's actually an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock that you cut down to 5.5 by 4.25, and then you score it at 5.5. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and just burnish our edge really nice. I'm going to grab my Cherry Cobbler ink pad really quick. We're going to do the inside of the card and put it together real fast, okay? So I'm going to just tap, tap, tap. Right here. And add that little heart to the inside. Clean that really good. Then we're going to go ahead and assemble a little bit, okay? I'm going to, I don't think I put anything, nope, just the heart. Okay, we're going to glue the inside of this card. Glue this to the inside of the card. It's 4 by 5.25. It makes the cards, for me, it makes, because you have so much, I like to finish out the inside of my cards because you have so much on the outside that it just seems the weight of the cardstock the weight of the cards feels off to me. Does that make sense? It's weightier on the outside than it is on the back side. So I like to finish off the inside of that card with an extra piece of cardstock just so it feels more even. More even? Evener? Even? You know what I mean. All right. So now we're going to, I took this piece of paper and I ran it through the, it's the brick embossing folder. We're gonna, I like the brick this way. Okay. We're gonna take this piece and layer it towards the bottom. That's good. Then we're going to take this little black piece, and I used just a white chalk marker and made some little dashes in it like it was part of the road. Made it look like it was the street. All right. I'm going to use my tweezers. We're just going to butt this right up against this strip of designer series paper. And stick it down. Okay. So there's that part. Then let me see. I need a piece of white cardstock. There's a piece right there that I want. It's not coming out. Okay, there we go. We are going to use, let me get my piercing mat. We're going to use the daisies, which I think these are so cute. So cute. Okay, we're going to use the daisies and the Memento black ink. And just, honestly, you should do it this way. Just tap, tap, tap. Make sure you get good coverage. Okay, then we'll take and we will stamp those daisies right down here. Okay. And then we're going to stamp. Oh, I'm going to leave this out. Hold on. We are going to stamp our little handle again. Right there. And then we're going to take the real red and we're going to stamp our sentiment in real red, and it says, "You make my heart bloom." And again, it's just a tap, 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 barely tap. I'm going to turn this upside down. Stamp it right there. I'm sorry, this is not real red. This is cherry cobbler. This is my favorite red, cherry cobbler. My favorite red. Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on, hold on, hold on. There we go. Sorry, I lost you. I have this mouse here. Can you see it? I have this mouse and it just helps me, but if I leave it turned on, I hit it with everything, or with my hand sometimes. All right, let's see. Now, you know what? I think, no, it's not big enough. See, I thought I had a die that would work, and it won't. It's too big. Okay. Guess not. We'll have to cut it with our hands like I did the last time. Okay. I'm going to clean these really quick. I'm going to try to keep this under an hour and a half today. All right. Move that over there. Now I'm going to use, oh, we also need to stamp in Daffodil Delight our little banner. Forgot about that. Okay. It's tap, 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 tap. I'm going to do it this way because then I can do it around the flowers. Maybe not have any trouble. All right. So now I want to take I'm going to use Granny Apple Green for the flowers, and I'm just going to color the inside with Daffodil Delight. These markers, they come 2 to a pack for $11, and so you get a light, and you get a dark, so for shading. So I'm going to do that's okay, wait. Sorry, lemon lime twist. This is Granny Apple Green. All right. So I'm going to start with the light Granny Apple Green, and I'm just going to go over the petals. For the flowers. Just color those in. This last card has it's just full on stamping, no coloring. So you don't have to watch me color. I think that, so we have a voting place, where you go in to vote. I don't know what you call it, voting, whatever. Anyway, there's a voting across the street from us. Hold on, I need a drink real quick. Voting office. Is that what it's called? Voting office. It's right across the street from us. And so I think that may have been interfering with my live earlier. Like, do they have to download their information or something? Because all of the voting booths are electric, right? So I don't know. They, like I said earlier, they closed it down yesterday because there was some kind of incident. We got there and there was a ambulance outside, so they told us we couldn't vote yesterday. So we'll go again today and see what happens. There's a nice park across there. I'm going to add just a little bit of shading to these leaves with this dark Granny Apple Green. There's a park right across from there too, and so we'll go walk this afternoon. Oops. I'm going to add just a little bit of dark to the inside of these little flowers too. And then finish it off. We have some friends that have chickens, and they are out of town for the next few days. So we have been going over and checking their chickens. Well, we went out to dinner last night and checked the chickens. It was dark outside. It was dark outside, and so they we had to, they were starting to roost. And when you go in there, they start flapping everywhere. And I was like, oh my gosh, there were all these chickens flapping around me. It was crazy. But we got 25 eggs yesterday. Lucky us. All right. Uh-oh. See? All right. There's our little handle. I'll put it right there. We'll set that aside. And then see if we can fit all these on here. Okay. Oh, hold on. I'm going to cut off my sentiment real quick before I run this through there so it doesn't leave any creases. Okay. So there's our sentiment. All right. Now let's try this. Here's the flowers and the banner. Uh-oh, my banner might not, I might have cut it too close. I might have to stamp this again, y'all. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Oh no, perfect. I couldn't have done that again if I tried. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and assemble everything. Let me get my silicone mat. I'm going to go ahead and put our flowers on the back of our art. Okay. Go ahead and add glue to this one here. to our banner. I'm going to add our strips. I'm going to do it this way. Just kind of eyeballing it. And right here. Oh, hold on. Okay, we're going to set that aside. I need to do the two, these two pieces. I cut these out with our, oh, no, I don't need that. This has sticker on the back. Huh. See? I used adhesive sheets to put, and then ran these through the die cut machine to cut them out. So that they wouldn't be hard to put on the little wheels. Are you kidding me? That's gonna be like finding a needle in a haystack for me. Nope, there it is right there. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna stand up real quick and do you guys stand up to craft or do you sit down? I find a lot of times I stand up and craft. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. I lost you. Hold on. I was trying to move my, and it moved on me. Hang on, guys. Technical difficulties. Okay. Is that better or worse? I don't even know. There we go. I'm going to stand right here. Okay. Getting tired of sitting. There we go. Beautiful, fabulous. All right. Right there in the center. I think for this one, I'm going to put the wheels on the outside. Just because I know it's on the inside. What do you think? What do you think, little guy? All right. I'm going to do it on the inside. We'll just live with it. We'll do it on the inside. Okay? That glue will dry and it'll be, won't hardly be able to see it's there. Or if it bothers you, you can use a pencil eraser. And get it off. Okay? All right. Now we're going to take this one and just put it across the front here, just like the last one, and add our little guy right here. Use a glue dot and put him down. I call it a him. Adhere this piece to the wagon. Let's talk in, crafter terms. And adhere that piece to the wagon. And then I just used glue. Tack the whole thing down. Now your wheels are going to hang over, so don't put glue on the bottom of your wheels. Okay? So we're going to glue this to the wagon right here, like so. Then I'm going to take I'm going to cut these up. Take some dimensionals and put on our wagon here on all four sides. And then I'll take one dimensional and stick it in the middle, maybe two. Grab a little mini dimensional, and I have one left on this sheet. Put one right here, and then one put this one right up here. Okay, I'm gonna grab my card base. Go ahead and take all of this off. Take the backings off this. I should probably put some dimensionals on the wheels since those are kind of even with the rest of this popping up. I'm just going to make this look like it's put it in the center there and just make it look like it's popped up. Grab my very vanilla and black checked ribbon, tie a little bow. Wrong scissors for that. Whew, my friend sharpened my scissors for me a while back. He did a really good job. Okay, glue dot for the bows. Oh, no, the bow's right here. We'll put our bow right there. And there you go. Project number 2. Oh, wait, nope, sentiment, right? Can't forget that. Okay, so here's where we're going to create our own little banner. You just take your snips and snip it, and then snip that side, and then we're going to snip this side. There we go. Easy peasy. Get some dimensionals. 1, 2, 3 for this one. And we're just going to put it right here in the center. And there we go. There's the second one with the inside and the inside. Okay. This is the third project. It is stamping. That's it, stamping. Okay. So here's the third one. Let me clean this up real quick. Okay, here's our card and all of our pieces. Okay, so we are going to do the inside of the card first. Let's go ahead and do that. And I used the little heart on the inside of all my cards this time. I'm going to grab my Petunia Pop and tap, tap, tap. Stamp a little heart. And take this and glue it down to the inside. I went over a little. That's okay. We'll fix it. This is Misty Moonlight cardstock. The card base is Misty Moonlight. Okay, we are going to burnish our edges here. Then we're going to take our two banners, and these measurements will all be on the PDF. So if you would like the PDF, please sign up for my newsletter and I will email that out tomorrow. Probably tomorrow evening, and then we'll do the our second card class on Thursday, and we will use the coordinating stamp set filled with cheer. We'll make some Christmas cards. This is my favorite side. This paper out of the whole stack, I think this is my favorite. If I had to choose one sheet out of that whole pack of paper, it would be this. It's the Delightfully Eclectic designer series paper, and you get like 40 something sheets of paper for like $12 right now. It was a $30 pack of paper, and it's like 12 bucks right now, I think, on clearance. All right, so there's this piece. There's our base. Then, okay, I don't need this because I already have it done, so I'm going to put it there. All right, so I'm going to stamp 2 of our balloons. I'm going to get out my Petunia Pop, Daffodil Delight, and Misty Moonlight. Okay, I'm I'm going to start with Petunia Pop. We're going to stamp one of the balloons. Ooh, I don't like that. See, I'm going to start with the Versamark. I'm going to try the Versamark and do it because I don't feel like it's got everything filled in yet. So we're going to do Versamark. Yep, much better. And I'm going to go here. Then we're going to do Daffodil Delight. And I'm going to go just right here. I'm going to close these two. I'm going to clean it off again. And then I'm going to take this piece. Oh, since it's a single sheet of paper, let me grab this. And let me see, do I have yes, I have a smaller. I do. Smaller scrap. So now I'm going to take my third balloon and I'm going to stamp it, use my Versamark first, and then I'm going to take my Misty Moonlight and I am going to stamp my third balloon in Misty Moonlight. And then we're going to do the Celebrating Someone Special in the Memento Black. And we're going to stamp it right in here. Let me clean up my desk real quick. Oh, my eye was itching. Okay. Now I'm going to let me just go ahead. I'm going to cut out the balloon first because I'm afraid that might be a little too close to the sentiment if I do that. And there's two, in this stamp set, there's two balloon dies. So you can actually cut out two balloons at once, which is really nice to have that extra die, especially if you're making a ton of, you're cutting out a bunch of balloons. Okay, that's surprising. The fire department is also right across the street. And normally when the fire trucks go off like that, my dogs start to howl. They didn't this time, which is awesome because it's really loud when they do that. All right. If I don't put this stuff away right away, it will, I'll lose it. I'll end up losing it. Okay, so these little black pieces, I don't know if you can see them here. There's a die inside the bundle that cuts them out. And isn't that weird? But that feels like the roughs. Anyway, okay, there's a die inside this bundle right here that cuts out the those little string pieces, or there's also a stamp that you could just stamp the images. But I went ahead and cut those out, and we have adhesive sheets, but I'm gonna do this the easy way, and I'm gonna run this through my Xyron sticker maker. because to me it's just easier to do it that way. All right, I'm going to take my bone folder and just go around the edges here to make sure that none of that adhesive is, stringy. Just pull that apart. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and glue my circle down to the center of my card base here. There. I'm going to use my tweezers to help me put little pieces Now I'm going to use a dimensional on the back of this little balloon top. And I'm going to bring it right up here. And I'm going to use my tweezers again to help me push this little string right up underneath there. Okay. I'm going to take my little trimmer trim this off. And I have a banner punch that I'm going to see if this is, it is. All done. Is not even. Okay, there we go. It's going to fit right in there. Woo. I think I'm just going to leave that side like that so I don't cut off too much. Okay. All right. And now I need some Stampin' Dimensionals. We're going to do boy, everything is just being complicated today for me. I'm just having trouble all around. Hopefully Thursday goes better, right? Okay, I'm going to put this right here. Then I'm going to take my twine and I'm going to make a double bow. Oh, that's a lot. Oops. Okay. All right, hold on. I don't want to gonna confuse myself here. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna take a glue dot, put it on the back of the bow, and then stick the bow down right there, which is so super cute. Then I'm going to take some iridescent basic jewels and just embellish the card a little bit. I knew I knocked one off. I knew I did. I knew I did. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to add a little bit of Wink of Stella to the balloons just to give them a little bit of shine. And there we go. There are our 3 projects for today. So there's 1, 2, and 3. If you like the projects for today, and you want to get a class kit, all you need to do is just place a $50 order in my online store, and I will send you the class kit for free as a thank you. Also, if you have thought about joining Stampin' Up, now is the perfect time to do so. You get your starter kit. You get $155 in product for $99 plus tax, and it's free shipping. It's a great time to join Stampin' Up. You get a 20% discount on all of your purchases, and you also get access to when we have a new catalog or anything coming out, you get exclusive early bird access to all the products. So if you would like the card kits for these kits, just place a $50 order in my online store before midnight Sunday, and I will ship the card kits out to you on Tuesday. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I really appreciate your guys' business. We'll talk to you. Don't forget, Thursday, sorry, let me mention this real quick. Thursday, we're going to be using I can put it down here. We're going to be using the Filled with Cheer bundle to create some Christmas cards. I have one sample ready to show you. This is one of the cards we're going to make. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to make some Christmas cards using the same dies from the Filled with Fun bundle, but we're going to be using the Filled with Cheer. So I'm really excited about that. Hope to see you guys Thursday and have